Welcome to the instructional video on how to download data from FITBIR using the JavaScript download tool. This video will cover the download tool process, including how to download data from the data repository, how to download data from the query tool, how to access and use the download tool, and contact information for additional help. The download tool is an application used to download data from FITBIR. The download tool can be found within the data repository along with other tools such as the submission tool and the FITBIR imaging tool. Users have the ability to download clinical assessment data, genomic data, and imaging data from either the data repository or the query tool. As a reminder, users must first have access to the study of interest. Either the study data has been shared with the FITBIR community or the user has been specifically given privileges to that study. The first example will be a review on how to download data from the data repository. Data from shared studies can be downloaded from the data repository by clicking on the desired study title from the data repository table, then choosing the datasets of interest from the submitted dataset section of the study profile page. As a note, when downloading from the repository, users will download the dataset exactly as it was uploaded by the study team. This would mean that data for specific assessments may be separated across multiple submissions or datasets. From the workspace, navigate to the data repository module. All the studies that are currently in the data repository will appear in the table. By using the second drop-down menu above the table, select the option for studies with shared data to see all the studies that have data ready to be downloaded. From here, search for the study of interest and select the title. When looking at the study profile, scroll down to the dataset submissions. From the dataset submissions table, select the dataset of interest, then press Add to Download Queue. Multiple datasets can be added to the download queue. Users will be notified by email when the download package is ready to be downloaded. The second example will be a review on how to download data from the query tool. In the query tool, users have the ability to view data based on studies, assessments, and data elements. Users have the ability to join forms across studies and filter data on specific search parameters based on the needs of the user. The user has the ability to download their query in either the form of a CSV or a flattened CSV. As a note, the difference between a CSV and a flattened CSV is that the repeatable groups appear as separate column headers in the flattened CSV, while the repeatable groups remain within the data rows of the normal CSV. From the workspace, navigate to the query tool module. In the query tool, use the left section to choose how to filter the data, either by studies, forms, or data elements. Saved queries can also be found in this section. In this example, data will be selected based on the forms used in the study. By pressing the plus sign on the study box, the list of forms that have data for the study will appear. Select the shopping cart on the form box in order to select the form for querying. Users also have the ability to click the shopping cart on the study box to select all the forms in the study. Once the forms of interest have been selected, press the data cart button in order to refine the search within the selected forms. From this part of the query tool, users have the ability to join forms based on GUIDs. Users also have the ability to add filters on any data element as well as set Boolean functions between filters. The results from the join and filters will appear in the data table on the right side. To download the query results, press the Download Options button on the top right and select Download to Queue. From here, the query can be given a name and then can be downloaded as a regular CSV or a flattened CSV. After giving the query a name, a new window will appear to state that the download is being prepared. As a note, users have the ability to download all the forms from the data cart without any joining or filters when pressing the Download Data Cart to Queue button on the top left. As a reminder, the user will receive an email once the download package is ready. Once all the files of interest have been added to the download queue from either the data repository and/or the query tool, the next step is to launch the download tool. The download tool can be found in the data repository module. From the workspace, navigate to the data repository. When in the data repository, click on the top left menu icon to open the drop-down menu. Click on the download tool button. The JavaScript version of the download tool will be used for this example. After clicking the JavaScript download tool button, the download tool webpage will open. This page has documentation on the download tool, steps on how to use the download tool, instructions on how to change the file destination when downloading from a web browser, and the data privacy agreement at the bottom. After accepting the data privacy agreement, the download tool will appear at the bottom of the page. This version of the download tool has two main sections, the download packages section and the package contents section. The download package section shows the download packages that are ready for download. The download package section provides information to the user such as name of the package, date added, number of files in the package, size of the package, and origin of the package, either the data repository or the query tool. Users can also remove packages, refresh the download queue, and search through packages with keywords. Users can only select one download package at a time to download when using the JavaScript version of the download tool. The package content section shows the files that are within the selected download package. Users have the ability to select specific files within the package, as well as filter the package by file types and by text. Once all the selections have been made, press the download button to start downloading the files. A window will appear to notify the user that the download is in process. A status indicator will also appear below the download button to show the status of the package being created for download. The download package will appear as a zip file and will download based on the settings of the browser. For this example, the browser automatically downloads the zip folder to the downloads folder on the computer. Once the download is complete, users have the ability to remove the download package from the queue as well as select another download package to download. As a reminder, download packages will stay within the download queue for 30 days and then will automatically be removed. Thank you for watching this video on the JavaScript download tool. Please feel free to contact FITBIR Operations for any additional questions.